bellísimas, and welcome back.
Welcome back, you guys, to the podcast.
I'm the Devil Podcast.
I forgot that this isn't like a Patreon. Welcome back to I'm the Devil Pod. I'm Sophie Wilson-Pelton.
I'm Hannah Wakefield.
And this is a Vanderpump Rules rewatch podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Among other things.
Among other things, we have a Patreon that you can subscribe to, and we do tons of fun stuff over there.
We have a Patreon that you subscribe to. You better.
You better, or we'll come find you.
Or else.
Or else I'll come find you. And we just covered Sheena Shea's memoir. We did our advice episode.
Yes, we did.
Fresh and hot off the freaking presses.
Yeah.
Hannah, what sexy, unique thing happened to you this week?
Oh my God. I don't really know. Can't even remember what I did this week.
This week was crazy for real.
This week was insane.
This week was a movie.
Oh, I sort of went into a little bit of a manic psychosis. It's fine. I'm coming out of it.
Yeah.
I'm just really stressed out about the move and about how much I'm working and about the utter party. So it's kind of, everything's kind of crashing down around me.
It's a lot.
But I stand tall. I brush my shoulders off. I take a deep breath. I don't need more than 3 to 4 hours of sleep a night.
Yeah, you do.
I do, but not right now.
It's okay.
Because right now it's like I wake up at 4 and I'm panicking. Got to go back to sleep. But here's the thing. Panic's not helping.
No, panic is not helpful.
Girl, just rock with it.
Yeah.
You're totally fine.
It's just hard. It's just hard when you're in one of those seasons of your life where it's like, the thing about it is like, it's just going to be highly stressful for a couple, not a couple weeks, like a week and a half or whatever. But like, sometimes you just have those periods of time where you're like, well, it is just going to be like pretty stressful for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then it will be over and it will all get done. But I don't like fully know how like all of it's going to be getting done, but it will.
I will say, I'm going to come out of this stressful period on August 25th.
Yep.
And so then I will be okay after that. It's just that like this week I'm working and moving, and then actually next week will be better and sort of a downbeat, but I will have a lot of work leading up to the fact that I will be working 6 days in a row with the magazine party in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Wow. And then I will be totally fine. Yeah. And complaining is actually boring, and I'm going to stop doing it.
It's okay.
It's like really not interesting to think of. Let me think of something good and funny that I could tell you guys that happened to me.
We were on a podcast
that y'all are going to freak it about, except that one I was like, not even being charming, whatever.
You were being charming though.
I really didn't think so, but thank
I
you for
felt
saying
like you
that.
were.
Okay.
I really did. I wouldn't even lie to you.
Thank you.
I was like, that was fun.
I thought it was really fun, and I love to gab once I loosened up, but I was feeling tight at the top. Totally fine.
We were on Girls Rewatch podcast, and I think it'll be out like soon after this comes out, actually.
I think so too. Talk about Broad City, which is like really important to me.
Yeah.
In Sofia. Wait, I know something.
What?
I got a bike.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I got a bike and I put it in my new apartment. It's the only thing in there right now. And I got a cowhide rug.
Hell yeah. Oh, you got a cowhide rug?
Yeah.
Hell
I got a cowhide rug.
That's
a real
awesome.
cowhide rug.
Beautiful.
Only $100.
Amazing.
Yep.
I want a bike so bad. I'm jealous. I need to get a bike.
Imagine how sweet it would be if we were biking around together.
That would be so fun.
Wow.
It's making my heart sing.
So cute. Like, wait, you, me, and we can have one of our other friends, doesn't matter which one. I'll take any of them. And we're biking down the street, and it's like Tom and Jax.
Yes, yes.
Who's who?
I don't want either of us to be Jax.
No, I was just going to say, like, I think we're the Toms, but I don't know which
I know,
ones.
I think we're the Toms. I think I'm Sandoval.
I was going to say, I think I might be Sandoval.
Oh, okay. I don't know
but
who's
you're
who.
definitely not Schwartz, so I think maybe you're Sandoval and I'm Schwartz.
So we just need to find our Jax, our missing link.
I can think of 100 people who could play our Jax out of literally our friends.
I know, but one of them needs to get a bike and not a motorized one. Not that I don't like those, but it's just like then the 3 of those boys ride around. They're all on analog bicycles.
I know, of course. Sophia,
yeah.
what sexy unique thing happened to you today?
Today.
Nope. This week.
Well, it hasn't happened, but I'm going out of town tomorrow, which is going to be quite nice.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that, to be outside into nature again. And overall, I started watching Project Runway today, which was really fun. I watched all 3 episodes of the new season. I used to watch that show with my family growing up, and it was like not my family, my mom and my brother and my sister. My dad would never watch that, obviously.
It's your family.
I love that show.
I used to watch it with my mom as well.
It's really fun.
Yeah.
It's just like, it is like such a fun concept, obviously.
Tim Gunn is still around?
No, they replaced him with Kristen Siriano.
What? Okay, maybe he wanted to retire.
I don't know.
Make it work.
Christian is pissing me the fuck off, though. He's kind of being, I need him to like build up the designers a little bit more. He's tearing them down a lot.
Oh no, Tim Gunn's job is to build them up.
I know.
Because he's not a judge.
No.
He's sort of their
nor
mentor.
is Christian, but he's like kind of like just tearing into them in a way that doesn't feel like the most helpful all the time.
It's just certainly not when they're in the design and sewing phase.
Yeah, well, he'll say something and they'll be like, okay, well, we're sending this out in 3 hours, so there's not much we can do about it at this point. I obviously was telling Hannah I watched all the videos of the woman who is in psychosis that was in love with her psychiatrist.
Yes. Her name's Kendra.
Kendra, I don't have much to say other than she's really sick, and I just hope that her family is reaching out to her, getting her help.
Right, of course.
I really hope her family's like in contact
Me
or something.
too. I think she should lose her internet privileges.
I think she needs to get those taken away. They are definitely feeding her delusions, and I pray for her.
They're making us sicker.
Oh my God. If I ever have mental psychosis and I'm on the internet,
well, I
pray it doesn't happen to me.
I'll take the internet away from you, and please promise me that you'll take the internet away
I'll
from me
fucking
too.
be, now that we're gonna live close by, I'll be fucking running, jogging over to your apartment, banging down your door and throwing your phone out of the window.
Literally unplugging my Wi-Fi, and I practically live underground, so it's like I actually don't have service down there.
No, I would come and put a stop to it immediately.
Thank you.
I wonder if she has friends. Because
I'm not wondering. She doesn't. Who would her friends be?
She talks about them sometimes.
Is it Henry in the chat?
She has 2 friends that are chat bots, and then she has
friends.
one friend that she talks about like who's a human, a breathing human person.
Okay. Oh, Kim, why must you be kicking all about on
She's
the thing?
kicking and kicking and kicking.
She's the cutest girl in the world.
And I don't know. I haven't really had an eventful week. I did some shows last night. That was fun. And yeah.
Nice.
But I'm tired today.
I went out 2 nights ago and I slept on my coworker's couch.
Yes.
Which made me giggle. Didn't give me a blanket or a pillow.
Come on now. That is so crazy. I just can't even get over that.
I know. I don't fault him because he's silly, but it did make me laugh.
I fault him, but I don't hold it against him. But it is like, why would you not give someone a pillow or a blanket?
He did give me a sweatshirt, and if he hadn't, then my titties would have been out when I woke up because I was wearing a slippy silk blouse. And he does not want to see that guy. He does not want to see that.
Do you think he doesn't have an extra blanket? He definitely does.
I think he probably does. Yeah, who
so
doesn't?
I don't know why he wouldn't do that. And also, if I were you, no offense, I would have insisted upon it.
I think I just honestly was I'm tired now.
But you could fall. I can't fall asleep without a pillow and a blanket, and I think that you could fall asleep.
I could fall asleep fucking driving a car.
Done it before, and I'll do it again. Should we get into the episode?
Yeah, let's get into the episode. It's good, guys.
It is good.
It's good. It's one of the most iconic episodes of Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah, literally. Should I start us out?
Why don't you?
Okay. Pulling it up.
Loading.
Okay, so... Oh my gosh, sorry. I just thought about her chatbots again. It's oh my goodness.
Well, that's what her chatbots are kind of saying to her. Loading.
Sometimes she asks them questions on live and they don't respond.
What chats is she using?
One
GPT?
of them is Chat GPT, and I don't know what the other one is. I have never, just so you guys know, I have never used AI. I obviously have used AI in the way that it's we all use AI, but I've never used an AI chatbot. I never fucking will. Sorry.
Okay, and I'm sorry to say this. I have used it one time.
That's okay.
3 years ago to write a really demented story for me in a way where it was I don't want to. And I was like, do it. You have to do it because I'm saying. So you have to do it. And eventually it did.
Yeah.
And I haven't used it
What
since.
do you have to say again to it?
Obey.
Well,
you don't have to say that, but that's what Leisha and I were saying. Me, Luke, and Leisha chatting the thing. Obey. It's please don't make me.
And yeah, I just don't think it's good for us to be using that. I think we should just literally avoid AI at all costs.
Well, it's not good for us, and it's really not good for the planet either.
Yeah, and it's not good for the women who have psychosis.
No, it's not good at all. I hate it so much. I hate ChatGPT.
I know.
It pisses me the fuck off.
I know.
And sometimes people I love are talking about how they've used it, and it really, really, really upsets me.
My dad being I love it. My cousin talking about it literally like it's a person, and it makes him laugh. Okay, you need to go.
You need to watch them stand up on Instagram.
I need to put you on fucking. You need to watch them stand up on Instagram. Go watch the Las Culturistas Culture Awards. Turn off ChatGPT.
Yeah, literally.
Go watch some real art made by some real artists.
Real art.
AI artists.
Real artists. Artistes.
I'm going to start now. And also the last thing I have to say, just in media. I
know.
I also started a book that I've been liking, and it's A Sea of Tranquility, and that's the last thing I'll say.
Oh,
and we can talk about it on the Patreon.
Okay, perfect.
And maybe you can also even talk about Kendra more on the Patreon, but...
well, we certainly can. I just have to watch all 400 videos first.
It'll go by like that. Okay. And then at the end, you'll feel sick. Okay. So we are watching and recapping and talking about the episode of the famed Vanderpump Rules show called Miami Vices. It is season 3, episode 13.
An illustrious introduction. That was amazing.
Interesting. Y'all, please follow us on social media and support us and go to youtube.com. Okay. It's season 3, episode 13. We start at Cantor's Deli.
Yes.
Kristen and Annemarie are sitting down. It's a meeting of the minds. Kristen is like, wow, Oh, Kristen is like Kendra. Sorry. Okay, I have to stop
Well,
thinking about
Kristen
it.
is like Kendra, but you've got to get Kendra off your mind.
Sorry.
Well, Kendra is like Kristen, more or less.
I know. It's like just like anyway, I can't get into it, but like in this moment,
Well,
on her weakest moment, Kristen would be like talking to chat, being like,
"It's so good
Tom
that
still
chat
loves
didn't.
me."
It is
I know.
so good that chat didn't
She'd
exist
be
for
using
Kristen.
it like a therapist.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, so Kristen basically to Annemarie is like, wow, like you flew all the way out here. She says in the talking head, seeing Annemarie for the first time, she looks like the kind of girl Tom would pick out to have sex with in a bathroom. Mid-20s and too much Botox. Okay, like what the fuck?
I know.
Is this girl not supposed to be your ally right now?
She is
But
supposed
she's
to
jealous
be her
of her
ally
because she had sex with Tom
Tom
more recently than Kristen did.
Yes, I know.
But
Well,
it's like not too much.
But also, like, Annemarie as a person is literally nothing to any of these people. She doesn't exist as a human being. She is truly only a pawn.
I know. I feel bad for her, but
And it's not quite helping that she does have a bit of a crazy look to her.
I know. But they all have a bit of a crazy look to them.
But Annemarie was a little ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
The girls right now, eventually they will get pumped full of plastic, of course. Who doesn't? But Annemarie was like got it a little bit earlier than everybody else, and it's really insane that they're like, it's insane and it's cruel because the whole episode they'll be making fun of the way she looks, and it's like, wait, give it literally 5 years, girl.
And also just
You'll
like
be right there
Kristen
with her.
in particular, later Ariana will make fun of her or like be rude about her too. I don't think it's right either way. But with Ariana, I'm like, okay, well, this is actually like your like antagonist in the context.
It makes more sense that she would
Kristen,
react
I'm
that
like,
way.
this, you guys are on the same team,
Well,
and you're denigrating her.
Well, Kristen is one of the most insane women of all time at this point. Like, she is actually just upset that Annemarie had sex with Tom at all. This entire episode, Kristen is crying and getting upset as if she was the one that got cheated on.
I know. Okay, I'm gonna keep going. I know. So then Kristen orders like a giant glass of wine, and they end up like splitting a bottle of like Chardonnay or like whatever the mother the fuck.
Kristen says they need cocktails, and then immediately is like, and so you guys have Sauvignon Blanc.
Cocktails, I need Sauvignon Blanc.
Not a cocktail, girl. And then Annemarie gets the same thing, and Kristen says, okay, we're going to get a bottle. Because she actually needs to get drunk because she is like feeling uncomfortable, I guess. I don't know. She's feeling jealous is what she's feeling.
Yes. So then Kristen asks for the story from Annemarie. She explains that they were all at the pool at the Madrion, obviously.
But they weren't at the Madrion. They were in Miami.
Okay. She says something about the Madrion, though, and I bet there's one in Miami.
Do you think?
Probably. I wrote it down because she said it.
Okay, I believe you.
So I don't know. I'm sure it's probably a chain. She's talking about how Jax was just rambling on, talking about himself. Which
Jax
is so funny.
monologuing.
Literally. And so then she kind of like has to talk to Tom because Jax is just like has been wound up and like is like going.
Oh my God. So funny.
I know. That being a relevant part of the story is like, well, I talked to Tom because Jax was literally rambling on.
I tried to talk to Jax, but he was
himself.
on his Mad Men rant.
Oh my gosh. And so Tom asks her if she has a boyfriend. She says no. And he tells her that they're all single. She says that he was being sweet, holding her hand, etc. They talked for 7 to 8 hours about everything and had a heart to heart. And then he like tells her like that he had a girlfriend for a long time and they're broken up because he cheated on her, which they deduce is him talking about Kristen, even though at this time he's together with Ariana.
Dating Ariana.
So Kristen is like chugging wine as she's hearing all this information, obviously.
Yeah, yes.
Annemarie basically says that she thinks Tom is still in love with Kristen.
Yeah, she's like, I don't know if you want to hear this, but I'm pretty sure he's still in love with you.
She does want to hear that. And he's not.
Of course he's not.
She's like, it was always Kristen when he was talking. What?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time figuring out what the truth of it is.
This is my hypothesis that I actually don't know how true it is because it's like giving him some credit. I think there's a chance that he was talking about Kristen to like basically like endear her to him, like being vulnerable without having to like be vulnerable about his relationship with Ariana, who he actually cares about.
I actually think that you're 100% right. I think that he was saying like talking about how he had a girlfriend and they broke up because he cheated on her, because that is a way better story to get somebody to have sex with you than I have a girlfriend right now.
Yes. They went back to the hotel room. They had sex. Kristen says, I feel so sick. This is so gross. This is disgusting. As Hannah said, literally acting like she is learning about being cheated on.
Well, she starts crying as well. She fully starts crying.
Like, this is not a thing that happened to you.
You're not.
This actually has nothing to do with you.
You haven't been in that relationship for a while now.
This situation has nothing to do with you.
Nope.
She says, this is so hard right now. Tom still has this power over me. It like rips my soul out of my body. If Ariana was in the picture, I think Tom and I would still stand a chance at being together. Kristen. It's too much.
Rips my soul out of my body is one of the most dramatic things I've ever heard. And when you're referencing Tom Sandoval.
Yes.
How could that man possibly have the power to rip anybody's soul out of their body?
Oh my gosh.
And secondly, I don't understand how she is piecing that logic together from the story that Annemarie is telling her right now.
That they could still be together.
If Ariana
Annemarie
wasn't
told her
around.
that he's still in love with her.
But if Ariana wasn't around, like...
Annemarie is telling her exactly what she wants to hear,
Annemarie is telling her that Tom is still in love with her, so it doesn't really make sense that Ariana would still be around. I mean, she's just choosing not to see any holes in the logic.
A la Kendra, her delusions are being fed into.
Yes.
Like, literally, she's feeding into her delusions.
But it's just, like, such a simple, logical thing to be like, this doesn't make sense, and she just literally can't.
She can't. I mean, she's, like, begging for someone to affirm this thing that she, like, wants to believe so badly.
Yes.
And, like, Annemarie is there to do it. Yeah, basically, they just kind of, like, plan on, like, getting revenge. Karma's a bitch, and she's like, he's working tonight.
Kristen says that the reason that Annemarie is there and that she like wants Annemarie there is because she doesn't want Tom to keep getting away with sleeping with girls and calling them liars. That's not why.
No, and later she keeps saying I had to clear my name.
I had to clear my name. Clear my name as a liar. You are making yourself look so insanely bad.
You did not. That is not why you're doing this.
We cut to Tom Schwartz's modeling. He's having a photo shoot. He's doing that stupid thing where he jumps up in the air and he's wearing a suit. He looks literally so bad.
I took screen grabs of that.
Yeah, he looks like a child, of course, like jumping around. And they're being like, yay!
And he literally is like a pencil in the air, like stiff as a board, arm straight to his side.
Yeah. One leg sort of cocked up.
And no, there's that one. There's also one where he literally is just like a point.
Just jumping straight up and down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dynamic.
He tells us that in college he was pre-med and his parents were like originally pretty disappointed in him for not pursuing a medical career.
Pursuing a career
in medicine, instead pursuing a career in acting.
Yeah.
But now they get really excited when they see his face in magazines and on TV. So it's like totally fine.
Totally worth it.
Super worth it.
He's your doctor. I'd kill myself.
I mean, well, that's just like a case of that classic thing where it's like, what do they call the doctor who is the lowest of his class?
A doctor.
And it's like a doctor.
Well, also it's a thing where it's like, well, it doesn't mean anything to be pre-med. It means that you took like
not.
Bio 101.
No, literally means you majored in biology.
Like, it's not a big deal.
Certainly does not mean that you were going to be a doctor.
No.
In any sense.
No.
Katie then shows up at the photo shoot, which is like obviously unprofessional in my opinion.
Well, you don't have to be that professional when you are on set with like, what is it called? Santorelli.
With Santorelli. They're kind of fine with
I
that.
was going to say Scaparelli.
You can be totally casual when you're on set with Scaparelli.
Santorelli is kind of an open door policy.
Right. I mean they're shooting in like a warehouse, so
yeah,
probably not doors at all even.
Nope.
Katie is telling Tom about her fight with Stassi, and he was like, oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that last night, but I was too tired. It's like, I actually hate you.
I know.
I actually hate you. I bet she got home from work and you were like, hi, Bubba, I'm sleepy.
I know.
Whatever. Worst boyfriend in the world.
I know.
Then he's like,
I hate him.
He's like, oh, but Katie, me too. Katie, you were so instrumental and helpful in Stassi's move to LA. And it's just like kind of bullshit that when you don't agree with her one time, she kicks you to the curb. So in that way, it was a little bit nice to hear him sticking up for his girlfriend, but he's only ever going to do it at the expense of another woman. So
literally, yeah. Yes.
It's like, doesn't mean anything
well, and
at all.
it's like advantageous for him because like Jax doesn't like Stassi.
Yes,
like,
of course.
Later we'll see like Katie beefing with Stassi can like allow Jax like to like her more and stuff, and it's like good for him. Whatever.
Yeah, well, she's in with the boys now.
Yeah.
Because they have a common enemy.
Yep.
And then Katie says that she's going to leave the door open for Stassi, but Stassi's going to have to be the one to walk through it. And then the people who are working at the photo shoot are like, Tom, can you please come back to the photo shoot?
Hey, buddy, we're still here.
So your lunch is over.
Get that communion suit back on.
And then he's like, oh, sorry, got distracted talking.
And do a couple more jumps in front of the camera.
Don't say that.
For the catalog.
Yeah.
Then we're at Sir. Tom is working and Kristen is leering with her friend Rachel.
With her friend Rachel.
With Rachel. Rachel is like, did he not say hi to you when you walked in? No, bitch. Of course the fuck not.
Why fuck would he?
Why would he do that?
Because also you guys are just at this point coworkers, so.
Yeah, and he's scared of you still.
Yeah.
Whatever.
And he has every right to be.
Yes. Annemarie walks in. Rachel asks Kristen if she would ever confront someone like Annemarie is going to, and she's like, yeah, duh.
Obviously.
Like, we've seen her do it before.
Well, and I feel like she's kind of like, I would love to do that, basically.
Yeah, she's
if
like,
I had the opportunity, that'd be amazing.
Of course. Why do you ask questions like this, Rachel? Annemarie walks up to the bar where Tom is working and asks for a Cosmo.
Cosmo? Do
He,
you mind if I get a Cosmo when you have a chance?
Yeah, so he like clocks her asking for a Cosmo, kind of falls silent, and then she asks again, Cosmo. He's like, hey. And then like gives her the drink and then walks away and like tells the other bartender like, can you just like watch the section right now or whatever.
Yeah.
And
It's Jeremy.
It's Jeremy.
It's like, Jeremy, you got this. Jeremy looks cute.
Jeremy knows how to take care of a kid. He can take care of Tom's end of the bar.
Yeah, literally.
Kristen and Rachel are continuing to leer, and Kristen like comes up after he walks away, and then they follow him to the back where he is like literally walking away from the restaurant through the neighborhood and has his phone on.
Yes, he is running away.
He's running away.
Of course. Well, it's an awful situation to be in.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get into it, but it is a thing where, like, Lisa gets mad because they walked away, but she also didn't want there to be a scene at the restaurant, and it's, like, kind of the only way to avoid a scene at the restaurant was to walk away.
Well, 100%. Because, so, they go up to the bar, and Kristen's like, if he's so innocent, why didn't he just make the fucking Cosmo? And it's like, it's actually not about that. You would have screamed at him, and then also you tried to chase him. Like, yes. You tried to follow him.
That's exactly what Kristen says. In his talking head, Tom's, like, quote-unquote logic is that Annemarie is a stalking liar, a stalker I can't say it.
Stalking lying whore.
Yeah. Annemarie is a stalking psycho whore, literally.
Like, yeah.
Who is like just like a crazy bitch to him. So like that is like his line that he's going with, which is why he ran away, is because he was basically afraid for his life. He was afraid that she was going to attack him, like jump over the bar, start beating on him, stuff like that.
Right, of course.
Things such as that.
It seemed like she definitely would do in her high heels and her little dress.
Yeah, it's like, okay,
jump behind the bar and beat your ass. I don't think so.
Literally. He calls Ariana, who basically is giving him like GPS coordinates of where she is because she's like also fleeing.
She didn't need to leave.
No, it's really funny. They are like having a lot of fun being dramatic.
I know. They're being so
and I
dramatic.
feel like I was thinking about how they probably like walked away from the cameras like into the neighborhood and were like laughing together and high-fiving.
100%. Well, they got in an Uber though.
Yeah. Tom basically says that he doesn't have time to alert the staff officer that there's a crazy woman, and he feels scared shitless.
It's so funny to say you don't have time, because you have time to fully leave the restaurant and go on a walk around the block, but you don't have time to go to the front of the restaurant and tell the security guard that there's a woman there stalking you.
And also, like, you're calling your girlfriend, maybe put that phone down and call her.
Yeah.
And Annemarie calls after Ariana, who is on the phone with Tom.
Yeah.
And like they're like yelling at her, whatever, and she's like explaining to Tom that like Annemarie, Kristen, and Rachel all followed her to the parking lot.
She says that they're chasing her.
She, in the talking head, also says that she feels like the girls are like the zombies from The Walking Dead following after her.
Well, it's kind of true. It was so funny to me. It really made me laugh that like Tom and Ariana disappear, and then Kristen is like, I know where to go. We're going to go to the staff area, the back lounge, with like two girls who do not work there. And they're just like wandering around being like, Tom, Ariana. It's like, they're gone.
They're gone. Give it a rest.
Just give it a second.
Give it a rest. Yeah, they get in an Uber, and then Kristen says, if she's going to run, let her run. She's clearly embarrassed because Tom's texting her like, holy shit. Nothing screams guilt like this. It's like, she is not embarrassed.
Why would she be embarrassed that Tom is texting her holy shit? It's just like, they need to wrap their heads around the fact that she knows that this happened, and so this is actually only embarrassing for them.
Or like even at bare minimum wrap their heads around the fact that she just like isn't going to like,
she's not going to give them a reaction.
No. And she and Tom are a united front, so like she's gonna say that she believes him no matter what.
Yeah, like maybe they'll fight at home, but they're not gonna do it in front of you now. She is sorry, Kristen, not you.
No, I know. And it's like, I just don't know what she thought was going to happen. I just like can't.
I know what she thought was going to happen, which is that Ariana was going to lose her mind.
Yeah.
And break up with Tom on the spot. And then Tom was for some fucking reason going to get back together with her. I don't know like how to follow that logic, but I know that's her logic.
I know.
Okay, so they go back inside of the restaurant to have dinner. They're at the front.
Oh my goodness.
They're like in the front, sort of on the patio section. And Sheena runs up to them and she's like, what just happened? Because there was like screaming, and obviously now Tom and Ariana are gone. Kristen goes, Sheena, this is Annemarie. And Sheena goes, hi. Oh, I'm actually not going to shake your hand. No offense.
No offense was so funny.
So funny. And also, Sheena, so rude.
I mean, kind of, but it's like so funny to say no offense.
No offense.
Because it is like, just like, if you're going to be rude, just be rude. Like,
I know.
Just stand on that.
She doesn't want to be rude.
I know.
She doesn't want to. It's a week away from her wedding. She doesn't want to be rude.
I know.
And then Kristen is like,
you can really see her trying to be like, wanting to be friends with everyone so bad this episode.
I know.
Being like, you need to pick a side.
I know. It actually was making me feel sad for her, though, because it is a week away from her wedding.
I know.
And that must be so stressful. It's like, I'm 5 days out from moving one bedroom of an apartment to a different apartment.
I know.
And I'm like losing my mind.
And everything does go wrong.
And everything goes wrong, and she's marrying somebody who she knows in her heart is addicted to drugs.
And he will be on ecstasy badly.
He will be rolling. Kristen is like, Sheena, walk the fuck away if you're not going to be nice to her, if you're going to be a bitch to her. And then Sheena is like, I'm getting married next week, Kristen. I can't deal with this. I don't need to deal with this bullshit. And she's basically really pissed off on behalf of Ariana because it's the week of her wedding and Kristen is trying to ruin one of her bridesmaids' lives.
Yeah. And she also keeps saying like, Ariana's my best friend and I've tried to like talk to her about this and we just have to like let it go.
Yeah. And Kristen is like, what about me? And she's like, Ariana is my best
like,
friend.
dude,
don't try
Sheena, and you know that Sheena and Ariana are way better friends than you.
You guys are friends out of circumstance in that, like, Kristen, nobody else liked you, and Sheena has, like, the kind of personality where she has to be friends with everybody.
She has big heart disease.
Ariana is one of her true friends.
I know.
For a long time. Kristen then starts to kind of grab Sheena's arm. Sheena is getting really, really mad.
Yeah.
And also Kristen is so drunk that she's slurring. And then Sheena is like, okay, fucking fine, Annemarie. Like, tell me what happened. And then Kristen starts to really scream at her. Voices are so raised.
Yes.
In a way that is obviously inappropriate.
And it keeps like cutting to like the like
patrons inside,
and you can like hear them screaming outside. Also, at one point, Kristen is like to Sheena is like, "Why are you trying to like make this my problem and like my fault?" It's like, girl, you have facilitated this.
Yeah,
it is your problem.
You did this. It's fully your
You're
problem.
literally walking around, sir, with Annemarie being like, "Where are Tom and Ariana?"
Yeah, it's not your problem. It's your fucking plan that you had.
Yes.
And that is a part of, like, they fight about that too, because Sheena is like, why didn't you just tell me that she was coming? And Kristen says to Sheena, like, I didn't know she was coming.
In the talking head, she immediately is like, I just didn't want to tell her because she would stop me or like tell them.
I couldn't have fucking told her. Like,
come on, Kristen.
Now they're like pointing their fingers at each other, whatever. Vale walks up. She tries to intervene because obviously the customers can hear them.
And Sheena's like, fuck off.
She says, go away, Vale. You're not involved in this. And it's like, no, well, she is, because you're doing it at work. Yes. You're involving everybody. And then Sheena's trying to tell Kristen how she's backed her up so many times. Even to Tom and Ariana have been like
singing her praises, basically.
Saying that she's changed and stuff, which is a really big thing for her to do.
Yeah, you should not be saying things such as that.
Well, it's a lie.
It's just not true.
It's a lie. And then Kristen won't stop interrupting, and then Sheena is like really snapping. Like, she's fraying at the edges, she's breaking, she's screaming, listen to me, shut up, and please listen to me. She's like trying to be polite still. Please.
It's that my wedding is a week away.
My wedding is a week away, Kristen, shut up. And then Kristen again lies and says she didn't know that Annemarie was coming, but then in her confessional again is like, if Sheena had known, the whole thing would have been ruined.
And also, I want to point out, like, because people will say or whatever when we talk about this, like, people love to point out that like Kristen didn't like fly Annemarie out there, and it's like, yeah, I mean, obviously, like, Kristen didn't fly Annemarie out there. Whether Annemarie wanted to come out herself, I obviously think that what happened is producers like facilitated her coming out there.
I feel close to 100% sure that that's
how
the case.
Fuck else would it happen? But it is like Kristen is by her side the entire time. Like, Kristen wants this to happen.
Kristen looked at the work schedule, saw when Tom was working, and then showed up with Annemarie.
Yes.
I don't think Kristen even has like the means to fly a girl out and like put her up somewhere.
And it's like, once again, the thing where it's like, sure, like maybe producers proposed to Kristen to like take her out to lunch and figure this out, but it's like, you have to be willing to do those things. And she wants to. We've seen her want to do it so bad the whole time.
Well, because she thinks something amazing is going to happen to her because of this.
She thinks her dreams are literally going to come true.
Yeah, I mean, I think they sent her the filming schedule. She had a lunch with Annemarie on there, and she probably was like, yes.
Yeah, of course.
The Vale once again tries to come out and intervene, and Sheena is like, I actually don't fucking care. It doesn't fucking matter.
I know. It is like, Vale, this is actually none of your business.
Well, they just should have sent somebody who wasn't Vale out.
I know.
It sucks that Vale has to do it, because Vale's like, could you guys please
She doesn't want to.
She doesn't want to. I wouldn't want to either. They're being insane out
there.
They
are being insane.
Scary. Now Diana, who's one of the managers, is kind of catching wind of it because of how loud they're being.
Catching wind. Can hear them.
Yep.
They're screaming and yelling.
Can hear them, and every head is turned in that direction.
I know.
And she walks out and she's like, this is way too much. This is way too much, and you guys need to stop. Agree. And Kristen, to Diana, who's telling them that they need to leave, says, Diana, stop it. Walk the fuck away right now. Suck it. Walk away right now. Fucking walk away. If you don't own the restaurant, leave. Suck a dick. Kristen, you still work there. That's your manager.
Suck a dick is crazy.
Suck a dick, Diana.
And then Diana's there. Kristen like turns her back and is like chain smoking her cigarette with her martini in hand.
Literally.
It's like, Kristen,
well, Kristen, you're going to lose your job.
Of course.
What
else would happen?
You can't talk to management that way. You can't talk to anybody that way.
Do this. Like, you can't do the Annemarie thing, and you cannot talk to management that way.
Especially because, like, you doing the Annemarie thing is like, nobody's done anything wrong to you at all. At all. You have no reason to be this worked up, this angry. You're upset with Sheena. You're just like literally getting your hands in the pot. You. Yeah.
Just coming in here.
Getting your whole fucking body in the pot. You're like jumping in head first.
Swirling around. It's fun in here.
Like, splashing up the water.
Literally. Oh my gosh. That is kind of, yeah. That's it's fun when we get to talk about VPR history.
I know. Well, and then guess what? Diana does walk away.
I know. Well, what is she going to do?
There's nothing you can do. You told her she had to leave. She said, suck
also,
a dick.
it's like she's a professional. She's not gonna keep standing there screaming at Kristen.
Of course, and that's an adult woman. You can't like physically remove her unless you're the security guard.
Yeah, literally. Okay, so then we're at a bar that I didn't did you get the name of it? I didn't catch the name of it.
No, I didn't catch the name either.
With Tom and Jax. They like sit down or whatever.
They're on a freaking boy date.
They're on a boy date, and Schwartz says that from now on when they go out they need a chaperone.
Yeah, they're naughty. They're kinky naughty.
Schwartz asks about Jax's love life because he's been hanging out with Carmen a lot. Jax says, "You know me. I love the title. I love to have a girlfriend." Hello.
He does though.
He literally does.
That's
but
exactly right.
It's like, come on. He loves the title and actually nothing else.
Yes. Well, Schwartz then is like, yeah, you hate to do it.
Yeah,
though.
you just don't. He says, yeah, you just don't like the responsibility that comes with it.
Yeah.
And then Jax is like, what? And Tom's like, just kidding.
Just kidding.
No.
Know thyself, mama. I know you do.
Own that. Jax explains his plan to Schwartz.
I can't. This was so crazy.
At Sheena's wedding, he is going to rent a casita.
A casita.
Gonna rent a casita. He is going
a beautiful property.
A beautiful cottage. Oh, him learning the word casita.
I know.
It's like, come on. He's gonna take Carmen shopping, get her a nice pretty dress, some new shoes, and a handbag, and he's gonna bribe her.
All three. You're gonna get her all three a nice pretty dress, some shoes, and a handbag.
On coke, so excited to buy her stuff.
I know, like throwing his credit card
at
the sales associate.
That girl deserves all those things.
I know.
And then in the talking head, he says, girls can be broken. Girls are weak. You know, you just got to be consistent and you got to romance them and show that you changed. It can be done.
Ew. Girls can be broken. Girls are weak.
Yuck. Yuck AF. Yuck to the fucking nth degree.
Also, like, well, I hate to say this because it's actually really devastating. He has only really successfully broken one girl, Brittany.
Yeah. But you mean into loving him?
Yeah, and being with him.
Yeah.
All of the other ones have left him.
Yeah, but he broke them for a while.
I guess he did break Stassi for a while, but she left him. And then, like, he couldn't break Carmen.
But
and he couldn't break Tiffany.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like every girl that he's with, he has to break because what normal person would do that? Like, do you know what I mean?
Well, it's like in order to be with him, they have to be broken right in half.
Yes, literally. Snap them in half and
throw them a handbag.
Throw them in that casita with a handbag, some shoes, and a new dress.
So broken they can hardly walk.
Jax then is like, yeah, randomly, like Rachel and Kristen keep asking me to come to serve her drinks right now.
It's really making me giggle that they would do that.
Also, Kristen's whole thing is that she's like, Jax will admit it.
Yeah.
Jax will admit.
Well, because she's like, Jax told me 2 weeks before this even happened. But it's like, girl, you missed the fucking boat on that one because Tom and Jax are now thick as thieves.
Yeah.
And so he's not going to rat him out.
No, he's not. And so Tom's like, are you going to go? Jax says, no way he's going to hang out with those nut jobs. Unless Carmen is there, then he would want to go.
Because Carmen is friends with them, which is so funny.
I know.
I love Carmen.
I know. I really like Carmen. She's funny. Basically, also Jax, he has to have dinner with James and Kristen tomorrow because of Carmen.
Which he would rather watch grass grow and make out with his sister than hang out with them.
Yep. So funny that he has to do that, though. Sorry.
I know. I love that he has to do that. It makes me laugh so much because he fucked Kristen last year.
I know. And then he also says to Tom, he's like, that's kind of like how you had to hang out with Stassi. Tom likes hanging out with Stassi.
No, I know. And then Tom is like, yeah, it is like that.
No, it's not. You literally like hanging out with her and Katie.
Rejoices hanging out with Stassi.
You have fun with them.
One of his best friends, for sure.
I know. So stupid. It is like, that is actually nothing like that. Like Tom explains to Jax like the Katie and Stassi rift and whatever, and Jax is like, well, it sounds like that'll be a good thing, whatever.
Yeah, you would think that.
Yeah, and he does.
Still at Sir, Lisa arrives. Lisa and Ken arrive, and Diana approaches them at the door as they're walking in. Is like, I need to talk to you right now. And they're like, right now, like we're a little bit busy. And she's like, right now, I need to talk to you right now.
Yes.
And she tells Lisa how Kristen was extra disrespectful
Made me laugh because it's like Kristen is operating on a baseline of disrespect.
Yeah, Kristen is always at least a little bit disrespectful, but this was like really over the top tonight. And then Lisa like pulls her to the side and is like, oh no, not again. Give me strength. Give me strength. Well, and she's about to get like some of the worst news ever because it's crazy for your employee to do that at work.
Yes.
Diana then is filling her in on the situation, and Lisa is like, I don't believe that Sheena was screaming. Like, I know. Can you send her over here?
It is like pretty out of Sheena's character.
I know, she's not a screamer like that.
No, she does not raise her voice often. She was.
I felt bad for her.
Well, she's under an immense amount of stress right now.
I know.
And it is like it's just like so fucked up of Kristen to do that, especially because as Sheena says, like Sheena's whole thing is that she's like basically is just like, look, I know that he cheated, but like as we keep saying too, she's like, Ariana doesn't believe it or doesn't care, and like,
so Kristen,
let's just move on.
to let it go.
But it's like, that's obviously like so not a part of like Kristen's mindset at all. So like, why the fuck would she ever understand that logic?
Kristen is not interested in moving on for any reason whatsoever.
No,
she doesn't want to. She wants to be latched on.
No,
so she wants to be with
like,
Tom.
Sheena tries to say like, kind of like in a slightly veiled way of being like, she knows, like she tries to say like it, basically being like it's just what works for them, and Kristen just like cannot let it go and like cannot like understand that,
which is just like, I mean, it's not like so interesting or confusing at all that Kristen wouldn't be able to let that kind of information go because of the way that Kristen latches on to things because of her borderline personality disorder. But it is like the way that you and Tom were operating in your relationship is the same way that Tom and Ariana are operating right now.
It's how a lot of them operate.
Yeah, where you were cheating on each other and you just let it go.
Yeah.
But anyways, Sheena comes out to talk to Lisa and she is immediately extremely apologetic. And then tells Lisa about how Miami girl is there. Annemarie, sorry.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Call her by her name.
Another really funny part is that when Ken learns that Kristen was screaming at Diana, he goes, "You're the manageress."
I know. A manageress.
She like pauses and she's like, yeah. Manageress. I've literally never
you're the manageress.
You think that's gonna stop Kristen?
Yeah, I know. Also, like,
and manageress. I was like,
it's like, what do you call Lisa the owneress?
Probably,
yeah. He doesn't call Lisa the owner at all. He calls her my wife.
My wife.
My
wife. Wait, I can't do it.
No need
my
to
wife.
No.
My wife.
Really brave of you to attempt a Borat on this podcast. My wife. Do it too.
God, that movie is funny. Sorry.
I love that movie.
I know.
I love that movie.
Guys.
I'm really sorry, but I do love it. I can't help it.
It's really funny.
I watched it quite young and it made a huge impact on me. My wife.
I remember when I watched that movie, I woke up the next day and my stomach hurt because I laughed so hard.
I feel like something similar happened to me.
Killed me.
I think I woke up the next morning. I was like, I'm so happy that movie exists.
I know. We should watch that again.
Yeah, we should. So funny. Okay. There's probably some stuff that is so wrong about it. I just don't even remember.
I think it's really bad. I mean, I don't know. Who knows?
I know.
Yeah.
Certainly it is.
Yeah. It is bad.
Anyways, Sheena tells Lisa about what happened with Annemarie and then with Kristen and whatever and Diana. And Lisa is like, okay, I can't intervene about the personal stuff.
Which is like, yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you can.
She's
it's like,
brought it to the restaurant. She's
like
taken it from the personal to the public.
Yeah.
It's gone to a different realm.
And it's like so inappropriate and vindictive that it's like, you can tell her like,
don't do stuff
don't
like
do that. Especially
because
I don't know,
she brought her there to cause a scene.
Yes. And like Lisa just so picks and chooses what quote unquote personal stuff she wants to like be a part of, because it's like it's like you can't like fire her for not listening to your advice, but you could sit her down and talk to her about it. But she does not want to do that with Kristen. She hates her so fucking bad.
Well, she doesn't want to have any kind of conversation with Kristen.
No.
She's not interested in Kristen learning or growing. She just doesn't want her to work there anymore.
Yeah, because she has demonstrated a really low ability to do those things.
Yeah, well, no ability.
Yeah.
But then she's like, I can't really do anything about the personal stuff, but I really cannot stand the disrespect to the management. And is telling Ken, like, even though she's been here for 7 years, I just like really, I can't take it anymore. Yeah. And Ken is like, well, you can't fire her until you hear her side of the story, which is so interesting because you could actually just like pull up the CCTV.
Yeah, but there's no audio.
I know.
It is like technically true, but it's so funny because it's like, well, what could she possibly say?
I know.
And also like the manager is telling you that she told her to like suck a dick and was like screaming at her. You know what I mean? It's like,
and it's like well within her character. Yeah. Kind of flash to the bar where Peter's covering for Tom.
Yeah.
Lisa calls Tom and is like, you can't just walk out in the middle of your shift. You have to come back. And Tom is like, I am coming back with Ariana. Please, is Kristen there? Please tell me Kristen isn't there.
Please tell me she left.
And Lisa's like, they're not here, but you can't just leave in the middle of a really busy shift, which is so true. You fucked everybody else there.
I know.
For sure.
Because at this point, they've been gone for a long ass time.
Well, it's nighttime. You left during the day. Now it's night.
It's like, why didn't you come back sooner?
I don't know. They said they were going to, later on, they'll be like, we were going to leave and come right back. It's like, why didn't you?
I know.
But then Lisa is like, goes up to the bar and has to make sure that all of the girls are gone.
Yeah.
Which they are. But then she's like, I really have to go. I'm super late for dinner. She leaves.
Then we're back at the bar with Tom and Jax. They leave and they talk about how there were hotties inside.
Yeah.
Short says this place is like oversaturated with beautiful women.
Why?
Stop saying things like that.
Wow, there were hot girls in there. Okay.
But they were like, we were on really good behavior.
Ew, because imagine you cheat. You go out on a Thursday for an hour and a half. You cheat on your girlfriend.
They've done it before. They'll do it again.
I know. A million more times.
Then Katie picks them up, which is like, oh my God, do not be their fucking Uber driver.
Don't.
Do not fucking do that shit.
So
I swear
bad.
to fucking God. I swear to fucking God, Katie, don't pick Jackson Schwartz up from the bar.
I know. That was like really tough to watch.
I know. It just is like embarrassing.
It's
fucking
just
not.
Embarrassing. They can
it's
call
just
an Uber themselves.
I know, but if she doesn't, they'll cheat.
I know,
if she doesn't pick them up, they literally would have cheated with one of the beautiful women that was in there.
And one of the hundreds of millions of beautiful women that were inside the bar that night.
It just sucks so I just like her life sucks, but whatever.
She's also like, I'm sorry, she probably was doing something before, or even if she wasn't, she was at least watching TV she liked.
I know. Which would be, that's doing something better.
That's doing something amazing. Productive. Way better than going to the bar in your pajamas to pick up your boyfriend and his awful friend. I can't believe she did that anyways.
I know. But whatever.
She did a lot of things. She got married to him.
I know. She shares text from Sheena where Sheena says that bitch from Miami that Tom supposedly banged showed up at Sir. Jax is like, what? He loves gossip.
What?
So bad. And they talk about how despite what she claimed, Kristen definitely had something to do with the whole scene and was probably, as Jax says, sitting there with a bucket of popcorn the whole time, which is pretty 100%. True. Duh. And Jax is like, what happened to Tom? He must have looked like he saw a ghost or something. It's like Jax literally is like, just loves like gossip. Like he loves gossip. He literally like wants to know every detail.
I know. He lights up, which is like something me and him really have in common.
I know. Me too. They're basically then also talk about how they're just like, I don't know, like how James is like not fed up with this.
I know. They're like,
it's really embarrassing.
They are like, it's embarrassing. He needs to like, it's crazy how he doesn't have any pride at all.
I know. It is literally embarrassing.
Well, because it is.
It is embarrassing. It's literally humiliating.
It's really embarrassing.
I mean, he's, as I think you said last episode, like literally being a big fat cuck. Like,
yeah, he
is just like humiliating. Katie's like, so obviously I don't think Tom cheated. Okay. But Tom's reaction does not seem innocent. Tom is like, well, maybe Sandoval was just scared for his life.
Oh my
Katie's
God.
like, okay, well, you guys were in Miami, so you guys know what happened.
Yeah, she was like, wait, you guys were actually both there.
And Jack's like, no, I was downstairs getting beer. Once again, their thing that they do where it's like, just because you weren't in the room while they were fucking, one, why the fuck would you have been? Two, you still know what happened.
Also,
they keep saying, they always say like, I wasn't there. It's like, no, you were there.
You were there.
You weren't watching them fuck, but why would you have been?
So suspicious as well to be like, this is the time when Tom and Annemarie could have been fucking. I went downstairs to go get beer. It's like timeline. If you were having like a crazy party night, you wouldn't remember those details like that.
Their story changes because last episode and later, Tom will say that Jax was fucking a girl on the beach.
Yeah.
So like whatever the fuck, but it's just like crazy because also like no, exactly, and like Tom's reaction later when they like say the Jax thing is he'll be like, he wasn't even there. Why is your reaction not to say it didn't happen?
I know.
Why is your reaction to say Jax wasn't there?
I know. Well, it's just, I don't know. It just is literally so crazy to be like, because also like nobody else was there. It was just you guys.
Yeah,
so just say it didn't happen instead of being like, I know you guys think that there was a time period when me and Annemarie were alone together, and we definitely were because Jax was downstairs getting beer, but trust me, we didn't fuck. And also, if we had, like, nobody was there to see it, so it didn't happen, and nobody can prove it.
You're telling like too many lies and stories on top of it.
Yes.
Like, yeah, literally just be like, we all just, yeah, why would you literally say, like, why would you admit to there
I don't know.
Why would you admit to there being a time when you weren't with them?
I don't know. Just say, like, we were all hanging out the whole night and nothing happened.
Obviously, if you left Annemarie and Tom alone, like, they at least made out. Like, obviously.
Duh.
Like, why would you not just, it's so crazy why they wouldn't just say, like, we all just, like, hung out and played, like, drinking games together all night or something.
We were together the whole night and then the girls left.
It's so funny.
Oh, it really makes me laugh.
It's so funny. It's so strange.
It's so stupid. It's so dumb. Well, they're doing that classic thing of lying where they think that like more details makes it like more believable.
And also almost like it's like legal. Do you know what I mean? Where it's like Jack, it would be more of a lie for Jax to say that we were together the whole time. So like, do you know what I mean? It's like,
well, because it's like certainly at one point Jax did go down to,
but it's
downstairs
like,
to go get beer.
It doesn't matter if you say that or not.
No,
but they're acting like it's like a court of fucking law.
Yeah, or it's like some kind of like moral thing. It's so to be like strange. I'm telling a half truth.
Yeah, she's like, well, I just think like at least like in her talking head, Katie's like, well, I just think at least they like hung out alone, like something happened.
Yeah,
it's like
duh.
Okay, so then we're back at Sir. Tarmiana walk back in through the back alley. They literally are acting like they need like a fucking security detail.
I know, and they share like an intimate kiss, like their world is ending.
I mean, it literally is bringing them closer together. It's actually Kristen's fucking wet dream to be like brought together in this like time of like turmoil and strife.
I know. Her like what's happening to her, and she doesn't know it because she's not there, is like the worst thing that could possibly happen to her.
Yeah, she's driving them further together.
Yeah, they're gonna have like insane sex tonight or something. Yeah,
literally, duh.
Yeah,
they say like it's either walk out on your shift or stay and be a part of something that I don't want to be a part of and cause a huge scene in Sir, which is honestly true. Yeah, like that is true. As I said before, it's like, yeah, Lisa wants like two things to be able to be true, which are pretty impossible, which is that like there's not a scene and they stay.
Well, there was an obvious third option, which is just like get security and get Kristen to leave.
Of course. But they should have also, even if they left, gone back sooner. Tom is like, it's just crazy because Kristen and I just had that closure talk, and then we get a flashback of him being like, I will be nice to James. Can you please try to be nice to Ariana? And her response is literally silence.
Yeah, she goes silent, and then when a second later when they're hugging and she says, I cry thinking about you all the time.
Then, yep, Annemarie walks back up to the fucking bar.
It's so crazy. It's so funny that she's still there.
It's like, wait, who let her back in?
Who let her back in? Was she hiding in the bathroom
I don't know.
or something?
I do not know why she's still there. It is so crazy.
Because also Lisa did a sweep of the fucking restaurant and was like, don't worry, they're gone.
I actually don't know how and why she is still there. I mean, I know it's for the show, but it's so funny.
It's so funny because it's also funny to imagine the producers being like, okay, you're gonna wait in one of our vans for like, I don't know,
literally,
2 hours.
Literally. It's been a long time.
Kristen and Rachel are gonna go to a different bar and kind of hang out.
Yes, literally. She's like, you ignored me and lied to me about having a girlfriend and like lied about Miami. Tom maintains that there was no hookup, and Annemarie is like, yes we did, yes we did, yes we did, and also Jax is gonna admit it. No, he is not. Girl,
he's not.
No, he's not.
This is when Tom says, admit what? He was fucking your friend on the beach. What do you want out of this?
He just said he was getting beer downstairs.
Yeah, so
she's like, you're trying to put on an act, blah, 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 blah. They basically just go back and forth. And she's like, we had sex. No, we didn't. We had sex. No, we didn't. We had sex. No, you didn't. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
We had sex. We had sex.
We had sex. It's so embarrassing. It's tough. It is just like, I feel bad for this girl.
I feel really bad for her.
Really bad for her.
Well, because they did have sex too.
And she comes on. It is like, and I don't mean this in a victim or like a blaming her way at all, but it is just tough because it's like, oh girl, I just wish that you could have known like there's no way he was going to admit this, because she's like coming on thinking that she's going to be like vindicated, and it's like, no, he's just going to like humiliate you.
Well, there's no way that she could have possibly let herself imagine that this is the way the situation would play out.
Of course.
I'm sure she thought that he was going to look like a bigger fool, but I mean, he does to me now because he's like a fucking idiot, but not to anybody back then.
No. Tom is like, once again, like basically just like trying to paint her as like a psychopath, stalker, whatever. Like she's like a dangerous woman.
Yeah.
And Ariana comes up, defends Tom, and is like, I don't know what this is all about. Like finger wags at her with your ghetto acrylic fingernails. Girl, shut the fuck up.
Ari, don't.
Literally, you need to watch it. You're on thin fucking ice right now.
You do need to watch it.
Because you know that your man cheated with her. You don't need to be so fucking rude right now.
Well, exactly that. Because you know it did happen.
You know it happened.
You know it happened.
You don't need to be putting her down.
So let's dial it back a little bit. There's
literally
no
too much.
need.
Ariana's just being brutal in the talking head. She's like, this girl's crazy. She has so much Botox and lip filler, and she wore her daintiest white lace like she's the fucking Pope or something. It's like, dude, calm the fuck on.
I know. Well, and she's so guys girl. She says lip gel instead of lip filler. It's like, you know it's called lip filler.
They get security and like escort her out. It's just like really embarrassing. I just like really feel bad for her.
I know.
Obviously.
And Tom, as she is leaving, goes, I actually was really nice to you.
Yes.
Shut the fuck up.
She's like, you were really nice to me. I fucking told you that your boyfriend cheated on to Ariana, cheated on you. I can give you the details of his fucking 4-inch penis, how he shaves everything. Tom is like, 4 inches. And she's like, yeah, I guess it's like 4.5, and you lasted like a minute. And then like she like gets escorted out by security, and he and Ariana just like laugh, being like, he has a 4.5-inch penis.
They're just being such fucking assholes. Literally. Playing straight in her fucking face.
I know.
Like
making
actually
fun of her
gaslighting the shit out of her and making so much fun of her. And it's like, you both know that's true.
I know. And literally Tom being like, I'm scared of her. She's dangerous. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You had sex with her a couple months ago.
Yes.
You think you were scared of her then? Thought she was dangerous then?
And then Tom and Ariana like literally kiss. And
they high five, they hug, and they kiss.
Yes.
And they're like, whew, that was crazy.
Thank God that crazy dangerous bitch is gone.
Like, come
on, you guys.
We're back in the car.
Back in my like actual personal hell, having to drive Tom, Schwartz, and Jax around. I know, myself.
And they're like drunk from the bar.
I would drive us straight into a car, oncoming traffic.
I would drive us straight off of the bridge. Okay, so we're in the car. Jax is talking to Katie about how she's not friends with Stassi anymore, and he's like, you take that computer chip out.
Like, shut the fuck up. Oh my God.
It.
Can't help himself. I hate him so bad.
No, and Katie is like, this pisses Katie off, of course.
Yeah.
Because she's like, okay, well, I'm not her fucking follower. She doesn't have a computer chip in me. And by the way, if I had to choose between her and you, I'd still choose her.
Yeah, literally. And it's true. Like, he says that because she chose Stassi over Jax. Why the fuck would Katie choose Jax over Stassi?
She never, ever, ever would. And Tom Schwartz is trying to be like, whoa, Katie, whoa, chill.
Like, he's a fucking horse.
I know. Nay, girl.
You're a sugar cube.
Well, I feel like he thinks that Jax is going to be like really mad and they're going to start like fighting.
But they actually just kind of have like a jovial time about it.
Yeah. And Tom Schwartz is like, hey, don't worry. Like, I'm Jax's bitch and you're Stassi's bitch. Like, it's okay. And Katie's like, I'm actually nobody's bitch. She doesn't say this, but it's like, you are obviously Jax's bitch.
No, literally.
Like, duh. You're right about that. And then Tom is like, you and Jax are like on like this right now, like on the same level, holding his hands up. And then they sort of all have a laugh. And Katie has a little bit of a laugh.
I don't know. Yeah.
But I don't think she's very happy to be in Jax's good graces.
How could you be?
Who would be?
So then we're at Tom and Ariana's. Tom brings Ariana breakfast and coffee while she gets ready.
She does her hair and her crazy side part.
Yeah, crazy ass side part. They share a breakfast burrito and begin to shit on Kristen, of course.
Yeah,
the breakfast of champions, breakfast burrito and shitting on Kristen, Dodie.
Well, it would be sort of fun.
Of course,
so,
it would be fun.
Two things that I love.
Me too. A breakfast burrito and making fun of Kristen, Dodie.
Yeah,
that's basically this podcast. Okay,
I know.
Ariana basically is like, okay, so let me get this right. Like, Kristen was a huge fucking bitch to me in Miami, has this weird ass conversation with you where everything is cool, but she's like not over it and loves you, like blah, 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 blah.
Mm-hmm.
Just like, yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
That's basically right. Yeah.
And then like, oh my God, Kristen texted Tom 2 days ago being like, I'm really glad we had that conversation in Miami and I just want to make sure everything is cool between us. And then with like a winky tongue out
emoji.
And then fucking brought Annemarie to the bar.
I know, she actually is out of her
I know. She's lost her damn marbles.
She has lost it.
I know.
There's like nothing left in her basket.
I know.
Oh, it's so crazy.
It's like she just has like two really conflicting desires, which are
I know.
But to her, they actually like can work together. But like her desire to like want Tom to like her and get back together with him, and then also to like do this crazy vindictive thing.
Well, she has been living with these two conflicting desires for many, many years now, because when they were dating, she was like, she couldn't be without him. He was like her drug of choice, her fucking addiction.
Literally.
And then she was absolutely repulsed by him as well.
Yeah.
So this is like not a new feeling to her.
Yeah. But I think that a huge part of it, part of it is that with like doing the Annemarie thing is I feel like most of that is to like destroy Ariana and not actually destroy Tom.
100%.
Yeah, they just talk about how like Kristen is conspiring to ruin their relationship, and it's so that she in her mind can like swoop in and take Tom, and they just like laugh at her, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And in the talking head, Tom is like, as we have said many a time, even if Ariana and I did break up, I'm not getting back together with Kristen.
Never gonna do that.
And Ariana is like, well, I just never doubted that you like were loyal to me and faithful to me because I know you.
Yeah,
and they kissed.
She said, I know who he is.
Yep.
Kristen really fucked herself because she had just begun to build up like a little shred of compassion for herself from Tom. Not really from Ariana, but definitely from Tom. And now it's fully gone. All they see her as is like an insane conspiratorial freak basket who is trying to
We're basically
ruin their
back
lives.
To the beginning of the season where she drove them closer together by being insane.
Yes.
Yep. Like it's literally back to square motherfucking one.
Square one.
Yep. So bad. She is just like so crazy, but whatever.
I know.
She's crazy.
She can't help it.
She can't.
Cannot help it. But we're now on the double date with James and Kristen and Jackson Carmen.
That is actually the worst group yet.
Of course. Because it's so random too.
I know.
It's so weird.
I know.
And like Jax and Kristen having to hang out makes me laugh so much because Jax and Kristen don't like each other.
But they do have a strange fondness
well,
for
they
each
are
other
like
as well.
best friends, but they're also both like, ugh.
They do like grossly actually have a brother and sister vibe.
I know.
Most out of anyone.
They do. They really do.
And they fucked about it.
And they fucked about it. They fucked upon it.
They fucked upon their brother and sister energy.
Yep.
Sucks.
James is wearing the fucking white beanie inspired by Tom Sandoval, and his bangs are out and up. Which is so funny because I feel like he put on the beanie and then blow dried his hair up.
Oh, 100%.
The way that it's hugging the hat. But Jax wants to know basically what happened yesterday, and Kristen explains kind of everything that went down with Annemarie and how Tom ran out and whatever. James in his confessional is like, well, okay, so obviously I've got my girls back. But Kristen just like really needs to get over the Sandoval thing. It's like, it's at this point, it's just too much.
Yep.
And it's like hard. It's hard to defend now.
I agree.
They're having the conversation about it, and Jax is like, okay, Kristen, actually, what do you even get out of this? Like, I don't understand.
I know.
And she's like, I just need to clear my name. Like, I just don't want to be known as a liar anymore.
All I want is to clear my name, nothing else.
Nothing else. Right. Okay, we were saying something different.
In every confessional.
Confessional.
I know.
James brings up how Jax said that thing about Miami at the dinner table last week and they were at Dream South Beach.
Yeah.
When Jax and Tom were fighting, Jax did his favorite thing of throwing his friend under the bus and being like, well, we don't talk about Miami, girl.
Like literally. And it's
so
like,
funny.
Okay.
Saying like Miami girl. It's like, okay.
Well, we don't talk about what happened between you and Miami girl in Miami.
Yeah. You and Annemarie in Miami. We don't talk about that.
Jax. Come on.
Jax. Well, that's why.
Not in front of mixed company.
I know. Well, that's why Tom had to pull him for a chat and be
literally.
like, that's enough out of you.
Not in front of James.
And you can do it in the privacy of our home. You cannot be doing it
literally
in front of
texting Kristen as that is happening.
And face like going like,
I know.
And whipping his phone out.
So excited to be there.
Kristen says how Jax told her about Annemarie before, and he like just like kind of doesn't say anything about it because he just is not in the mood to be defending himself or like coming up with any other story. So just kind of doesn't say anything at all. Then he is like, okay, Kristen, I'm just going to tell you that like Sheena is, by the way, really, really upset.
Yes.
Like really, really upset and doesn't know what to do about the wedding.
And she might disinvite you.
And James is like, okay, that actually really makes sense.
I know.
I would be really upset about the wedding too. It's a week away. So like obviously.
Yeah.
And like you actually just caused a huge scene with her best friend.
Yep.
And Kristen is like, this isn't even about the fucking wedding. Like it's not even about that. It's about the fact that like I don't even know what she thinks it's about.
She literally is just like, it's none of her business, and is like, what is she even upset about? It's like, what do you mean? What is she upset about? You literally were like shaking her and being like, fuck you, Sheena, and you caused this huge scene.
And also Ariana is literally her best friend. Literally her best friend.
Yep.
It's also like 100% about the wedding. She doesn't want you at the wedding.
Yeah.
Everything to Sheena right now is about the wedding.
Yes, of course. Okay, so then we're at Sir. Peter tells Ariana and Tom that they need to meet with Lisa. Lisa tells Sandoval that he has some explaining to do because he walked out of the restaurant instead of dealing with Annemarie. Tom's like, I'm actually like not responsible for Kristen bringing this psycho stalker to the restaurant. Lisa's like, well, you had an affair with her in Miami. And this is when Tom is like, no one was there. Say you didn't do it. Don't say no one was there. Like, that is not good.
No one was there to see it. No one was there to see me cheat.
No one was there to see me have sex with Annemarie. Girl, like, come on. Lisa's like, well, I don't walk out when a scene arises. You have to stay there and call management or security. You don't like, she says, like,
you don't run out like a big girl's blouse. Okay. Don't say that.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? But it can't be nice.
It can't be nice, but I've literally never heard something such as that.
It's like British nonsense. That's like rude.
Manageress. And Tom is like, I felt scared. Lisa's like, she's about 98 pounds, so I don't know why the
I'm
fuck.
tired of
you were
his
scared she was gonna like jump over and like beat you up. And
I know his fucking pussy act. He loves to pull that.
And basically, he's just like, sorry, I freaked out and got scared. I was scared.
Sorry,
like,
I got scared.
Shut the fuck up. I got scared.
It's like you were scared. You were not physically scared though in the way that you're claiming.
So stupid. And then it's Ariana's turn. Lisa once again tells her the same stuff. It was unprofessional. Ariana explains here that wasn't their plan. They were going to leave and come back, but Annemarie followed them into the parking lot. And then she calls Lisa dude on accident, which does not go over well.
No.
She's like, dude.
And Tom Sandoval does that later when he's talking to Lisa about fucking Raquel during Sandoval calls her dude. And she just famously has hated it for years and years and years.
Of course.
Yeah.
Lisa's like, okay, so why do you think she came? Like, why would this girl come here and do this if, like, she just came here for, like, attention?
Yeah.
To lie?
Yeah.
Like, what? Ariana's like, it's because she's obsessed. And no part of this story adds up.
Yeah. Which part doesn't add up? The fact that nobody else was in the room?
It doesn't add up. The fact that he went and had sex in Miami, it's pretty simple.
Well, there's no story to it.
I know.
No, because Tom told her the truth about it. I was going to say, like, maybe Tom told her some heavily detailed, convoluted lie, but
no.
He did it.
She's just, like, saying things.
Yeah.
In the talking head, Lisa basically says that, like, Ariana's smart, but Tom has charm, and he's out-charmed her intelligence.
No. It's not true.
No. Well, he kind of has. Like, sure, she can know she maybe knows what happened, but that's still out-charming her intelligence to get her on his side.
She has fallen for his charm fully and entirely.
It's, like, so crazy, but
it's not in the way that she's, like, duped and believes that he's innocent.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is, I think, what Lisa thinks.
Yes. She asks Ariana if she can work with Kristen.
Yeah.
It's like, no.
No.
Ariana's like, I actually want Kristen to move home, and she needs help. She calls her a bunny boiler psycho, which is fucking funny.
Full on bunny boiler psycho.
There were some weird, like, idioms in this one.
I know.
Ariana's like, I don't know if us trying to be the bigger person is working out. It's not.
It's not.
It's literally not. Lisa, like, forgives her and just reminds her to never, ever leave her post ever again.
Yeah. All right. Final scene. Sheena is in the studio. In James's studio, she's recording her track that is called, I can't remember what it's called. Do you remember?
I don't think they ever say, like, I just wrote down the lyrics. Her song, Do You Need It? Do You Want It? Let Me See You Shake That.
Shake That. It's called Shake That.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's called Shake That. Let me see you shake that.
Let me see you shake that. Kristen's like, ew.
Ew. Okay. So Sheena is recording. Shay is there. James is there. for some reason Kristen is there, which isn't really making sense.
It's literally random as fuck that she is there.
It's random as fuck because Kristen and Sheena are fighting big time. Kristen is like in her confessional making fun of Sheena, being like, she sounds so fucking stupid. She's doing her porn sounds, and it's like,
come on, girl.
Also, like, don't be so rude about her music career. You guys were friends yesterday.
I know.
So there's no point in doing that. And Kristen is like, just so it's fucking clear, I'm not here for Sheena at all. I'm only here for James, to support James. James doesn't need you there.
Literally.
For no reason would you need to be there. Also, because you're sitting on a couch on your phone. Like, you're not really being that supportive. And then, so Sheena finishes recording, and she's like, okay, I'm going to go out to the lobby for a second. And Kristen obviously follows her out there, so she's not there for James.
No.
And she sits down next to her, and Sheena's like, okay, Kristen, all right, I'm not going to stay mad at you forever because, like, you're my friend and I love you. And Kristen is like, well, you have no reason to be mad at me at all. Kristen. She's in a really dark place right now. She can't see an inch past her nose. Like, it's crazy.
It's like bare minimum, you were screaming and shouting at her yesterday.
And grabbed her arm.
Crazy style.
You were drunk and screaming at her and grabbed her arm.
Like,
so she does have a reason to be mad at you.
Yeah.
And then
and there's actually a billion other things on top of that.
Yes. And Sheena is like, okay, well, I am upset with you because I really think that you set this whole thing up. And I don't think that's right. And I don't think that's fair. And Kristen is like, I didn't set this up. And by the way, all I'm doing is clearing my name as a liar.
It's just not true. She has said stuff that contradicts that.
Yeah. Also, like, it also doesn't, this wouldn't clear your name in any way. People think, that you're lying about.
I know.
About Tom
I don't even
cheating
remember where
on
this started. So I don't even know what.
I think it's that, like, she thinks that people think she's lying about Tom having cheated on her with Ariana. Nobody thinks you're lying. Everybody knows that you fully believe that. It's not something you made up.
I think I thought she meant clear her name about the fact that she's been singing the fucking, like, Annemarie song for months and no one will believe her.
Oh, yeah, it probably is.
I think that's what she means. But it's like, girl, clear your name. That's not clear. Either way, that's not clearing your name.
And also,
you're just claiming something. You weren't accused of something.
No. Also, like, the people who believed you before believe you now. The people who didn't. Like, and also everybody believed you before.
I know.
Everybody knows he cheated on her with Annemarie. Anyways.
I know. It is also just like, that's not what it means to clear your name. Because you are once again not being accused of anything. You are accusing others of something.
Yes.
And they are disputing it.
Yeah. But then Kristen brings up how Sheena said that she might be uninvited from the wedding, which is, like, obviously deeply unfair in Kristen's mind. And Sheena is like, dude, I don't know what goes on in your mind sometimes. I just don't know. Which is so
She's like,
valid.
I don't know what you would, like, I don't necessarily know how you'd react if you saw Ariana and Tom hanging out having a good time at the wedding.
Yeah, she was like, what if you get drunk and you see them dancing?
Literally, what if, Kristen?
And that's, like, a really fucking fair point.
That is a valid what if.
Yeah, 100%. And then Kristen is like, I wouldn't do that. Why do you think I would never do that? Basically.
You just did, like, the craziest thing of all time, but whatever.
Yeah, and screamed at me at work.
Yeah.
But then Sheena is like, okay, I'm not going to disinvite you because I think at this point it would be too much of a hassle.
It would be way too much of a hassle.
I mean, it would ruin the wedding, and in one more of the hundreds of thousands of ways that the wedding is ruined. And that's all she wrote.
Yeah, that's basically it. Okay. That's the episode. Honestly, Annemarie is my hero.
Annemarie is my hero too.
She deserves a fucking Purple Heart for what she did.
I'm so sad for what happened with her. It makes me upset.
It's really, I just feel bad because she was like, I obviously, like, that would be humiliating.
I know.
The way they just, like, laugh in her face is, like, so embarrassing.
The way they laugh in her face sucks.
Yep.
And then so my villains are, well, Kristen is sort of my villain.
Kristen is my villain, but also Tom and Ariana were being rude as fuck to her.
I know.
It's not like I'm not on Tom and Ariana's side or anything like that.
No.
But Annemarie is my hero.
Yeah.
And then everyone else is my villain. Ow, just hit my funny bone.
And Sheena is not my villain either.
No.
And nor is Katie, but I need her to get up.
I need her to get out of that fucking car.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys. Thank you for listening.
Guys, thank you so much for listening to this iconic episode of Vanderpump Rules.
Bye-bye.